What's going on, guys? My name's Jeff and this is Premium Aquatics, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Eshopps Bio Lux. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, and if you're new to what we're doing here, this is where we take a look at new products each and every week to help you make an informed decision on what is right for you, your reef tank, and your budget. And this week we're going to be taking a look at the Eshopps Bio Lux. So let's jump into it. Right, guys, so we're taking a look at Eshopps Bio Lux. This is the 4-piece box, and what this is going to do for you is going to increase the surface area in your aquarium. Now, the benefit to increasing your surface area within an aquarium is it's going to give bacteria more surface to grow on. Specifically, beneficial bacteria is very, very important when it comes to aquariums, because that actually is what makes keeping an aquarium possible. It's part of the nitrogen cycle. And what beneficial bacteria will do for you is it takes ammonia, which is fish poo and peep and uneaten food, and it takes that, converts it to NO2, which is still toxic to fish. And then another type of bacteria starts to grow, consumes the NO2, then produces NO3. NO3 isn't as harmful to fish, invertebrates, corals at lower levels as ammonia and NO2 is. And that's really the most important thing of beneficial bacteria and biological filtration in your aquarium. So BioLux is a product that is going to help increase that surface area, which is going to give that bacteria a ton of surface area to grow and thrive on. So one box is going to give you a 43,000 square foot surface area for your aquarium, which is astronomically huge. That is a ton of surface area for bacteria to grow and thrive and help reduce ammonia, nitrates, and nitrite. Not only is this going to give you a ton of surface area for bacteria to grow and thrive, it also is going to help stabilize pH, keep it between 8 and 8.4, which 8.1 to 8.2 is that sweet spot for exceptional coral growth. So this is an interesting product. Let's take a look at what we have inside. So even though that this is a ceramic material, it's extremely porous, it's going to retain its moisture. So if you put this in a place in a sump or somewhere in a spot within your filtration system that potentially could become dry, you don't have to worry about the bacteria dying off immediately. This is going to stay wet for a number of hours and help protect that bacteria. You may have some loss, but ultimately it's going to stay seated and you won't have to start from scratch. It's really light. It's quite shocking how light this is. This is really an interesting design where you can pretty much get this in any type of situation. Let's say you have an all-in-one system. You're able to stack them like so within the back of an aquarium, which wouldn't take up any space whatsoever. You could have a number of them stacked in a sump. You could have them stacked next to each other, even lay them on the ground. And something that I've done in the past with these types of product is I have propped up my skimmer to that perfect sweet spot to get that perfect skim mate that you're looking for. Alright, so what we're going to do now is give this stuff a rinse. We're going to pull the tags off it, and then we're going to put it into the new reef tank, which is 50 gallons. So this is the perfect amount of BioLux to add 43,000 square feet of surface area to my system. So let's give them a rinse and put them in the tank. Alright, guys, so we're under the tank right now. Excuse the mess. I still have to work through some of the cable management down here. This is still a relatively new tank. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take the BioLux and install it into the sump. So I rinsed this real quick with RODI water. Now we're going to put it into the system, and how this sump works is water enters into the back. There's a panel right here, then it goes underneath the panel up over. This chamber right here is for a protein skimmer. Then it goes underneath this panel into this small narrow channel here, and then this back chamber is my return pump section. This front one is my auto top off reservoir. So what I want to do is I want to maintain this section of the sump for my protein skimmer and heater. I don't really want to put the Bio Lux in this section. Back here in this small section of the sump, not a lot of bio bricks that are out there in the market would actually be able to fit in that location. So because of the Eshopps Bio Lux version is so unique in its own design, I'm actually going to be able to put it in this back small chamber, which is essentially almost useless in the sump. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this guy, we're going to install all 4 bricks into this section of the sump, and then we're going to essentially add 43,000 square feet of surface area to this small system. So there it is, guys. It's as simple as that, just dropping it into your aquarium, and you essentially have added a ton of surface area for bacteria to grow and thrive in your system. Alright folks, that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to take a look at the Eshopps Bio Lux, there's going to be a link down in the description below, which will bring you to Premium Aquatics, where you can do some more research or even pick one up for yourself. That's going to do it for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time right here with a brand new video.